Yeah, okay, here we go. I was going to wait for a while to do this, but we're right in the middle of tilling, and we had some issues with the Husqvarna FT900 front tine tiller. Powered by a Briggs and Stratton. What class of motor is this? 950 series, whatever that is. I haven't touched these Briggs in a long time. I've been a Honda guy forever and ever because of racing, right? 208 cubic cc. Sorry. The 950 is foot-pounds of torque. So whatever that works out into horsepower. Nobody rates anything with horsepower anymore. The tiller, all the motor mount bolts came out. And we lost two. So Jake decided that it would be time to replace them all. Yeah, so that's not cool. One nut came off and is gone from the belt cover. I'm looking at this tiller and I see some, what do you want to call it? Some points of engineering that are kind of weak in my mind. Apparently the transmission for the tines is sealed. So there's no real, I don't think there's any maintenance to do in there. I'm gonna have to check out the manual. Have a water here, Jake. She's bright and sunny out today.
She's a hot day for us up here on the hill.
We're gonna have to pull that belt cover and make sure the motor's square.
Yep. To
the transmission drive. So like I said, that's the Briggs and Stratton 950 series motor. It's 9.5 foot-pounds of torque at 2,800 RPM. It runs decent enough. I don't see anything wrong with the way it runs. But I'm gonna tell you, if you got easy garden, this thing's probably gonna do the job for you. I'm not gonna lie, it's
a tough machine.
Yeah, but where are they getting the hardware from? This stuff's not even marked. So is this all grade 2 hardware, I'm thinking? Like,
picnic table stuff.
Yeah, it feels like picnic table stuff.
No lock nuts or no stovers or nylocks or anything on any of the motor mounts and stuff rattling loose.
We got to change the yeah, see, the one nice thing about this is you can change the height of the handle. So we're gonna extend the handle up while we're doing all this. Jake's just putting the new motor mount bolts in to try to increase the reliability. Motor runs okay. I'm not going to complain about the motor, but come on, Husqvarna, my God, you've got quality bolts in some spots. Like right there, I see a graded bolt. That's a grade 5. That's perfectly fine for this type of machinery. And that grade 5 bolt is right here. But this bolt isn't graded at all, so which leads me to believe it's grade 2. So that's yeah, what do you do with that? Grade 2 bolts on the motor mounts. Yeah, I don't know. I've been a mechanic for a lot of years. Is that coming out off okay? No loose parts in there?
No.
Belts look okay?
Well, I will say there's a wear mark on the it's tight. That pulley.
That belt hasn't rolled, has it?
No,
the front one?
Very, very loose.
Yeah. Well, look at the motor.
Yeah.
So once we get the motor tightened down, I just want to make sure we're square. Just a minute. Boy, I must have drank 5 gallons of water today.
It's a rough transition temperature-wise for us because we've had frost warnings and stuff the last few weeks. So it's hot today and it takes you a few days to acclimatize to it.
All right, let me pause. All right. Well, the first problem we got is the belt's rolled over. And it continues to roll over. pull that up. And there's no way that belt's supposed to be rolled over. It's turned inside out. Can you pull that up? Let me see. Can I get a point where it's gonna stay? For the love of God. Okay, it's rolled.
Right ways.
Is that right ways there going through the pulley?
Yeah.
It's stuck here in the cover. Just a minute. Let go. Yeah, see, she's rolled right there. So we got to get that. Roll this. See this? Keep rolling it through.
Now it flipped the other way.
No, it's a V now.
Oh. So
it's fine.
The pulley's supposed to hit here on the back side? Yeah, it has to.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, is it back? Pull on, what handle is that? Pull on that handle. That's the reverse belt. Pull on the drive belt.
Which is this way?
Yeah. So how does that work there? It's an upside down belt. I was 100% wrong. And that doesn't happen often. Stand by, we're gonna roll this back over. Okay, we got it figured out. So, operate that. I can't see, so I can't see really squat. Okay, so the V, or the belt rubs down into the V. So it is a backwards wound belt. This pulley here is really square on the bottom.
It has no V groove.
There's no V, it's a flat belt. This one's a V groove. You gotta look at that carefully. What's going on with this? Pull on the reverse. Okay, let it go. Where's okay, I'm gonna say the reverse needs to be adjusted. Yeah, we need to loosen this off and adjust the reverse. It's just laying right there. It's terrible. It should be up around there. So we gotta put a little bit of adjustment in that.
Pause for a second.
All right. All right. Let's adjust that right to there. Go ahead, tighten that down. So what we're doing is just to get that reverse idler pulley from laying on the. Okay, go ahead. Try that reverse. That's forward. That's okay. That rubs on there. Wow. All right. Okay. That's fixed. All right. So he's going to put new motor mount bolts in. We can see that right there. The motor's coming off. We're going to adjust the handle. The belt tension is set all the way, I believe, but it's a little bit janky right now because the motor's laying on its back, laying up on its back. So we'll get that. Go ahead, tighten them motor mount bolts in the front, Jake.
Yep. And then we'll do the back.
Does it look square? Just have an eyeball on it.
Yeah, it looks pretty good.
All right, tighten her down there. We'll do her by eye. So now, time to be critical about the FT900. Light duty. That's what I'm going to say. I think it's good value if you're looking for a front tiller, if you can't afford a rear tiller, for light duty applications. The application that we're using in it, and I'm going to be honest with you folks, look at that. This is just a gravel pit, so I think we're way out of the scope of what this thing should be used for. I bought it secondhand. It appeared to be brand new when I got it, so when I got it at less than half price, so I thought, you know what, even if things go terribly bad, that's probably a decent motor for a log splitter if I destroy the tiller, which I don't want to. Yeah, apparently they do. I was wrong in my other video. I said they discontinued them, Canadian Tire in Canada, I believe they stopped stocking them. But
In the States, they sell them.
yeah, Lowe's sells them. Home Depot's got them. I mean, you know, they're out there. So I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10. And I'm going to be a little bit rough on it because the hardware is crap. And the engineers know that they put crap hardware on stuff. That's a cost decision. I think there's enough money in this. There's enough profit margin to be able to put some reasonable hardware in it. And they didn't do it here. They you know, the term is shit the bed on this deal. So Husqvarna giving you 6 out of 10. Would I recommend buying this thing? That's hard to say. Would I recommend buying it? You got it on sale, okay. Full price, not so much. Can you? Like I said, it's a light duty machine. Would never even be close for commercial duty, and yeah, it's 6 out of 10. That's it, and I'm being generous at that. But you know, if you buy one of these, probably go through it and get rid of some of the crappy hardware, maybe on the motor mount bolts, because that grade 2 stuff, there's so much torque and vibration going on, the bolts will relax and they'll stretch, and that's it, off they come. So there you go, there's the review. Husqvarna FT900 front tine tiller, 26-inch removable tiller. You can knock it down to a cultivator. Yeah, 6 out of 10 all day long because of crappy hardware. And you know what, that may sound tough, but come on. In this day and age, sorry, you're looking at my neck. In this day and age, there is no problem with putting quality hardware on something. And especially that the quality hardware is so cheap now, coming offshore and shipping cans. And it's, you know, it ain't the quality hardware, but it's decent hardware they could have put on here. So anyway, that's it. Husqvarna gets a 6 out of 10. Would I buy it brand new? Not unless it was on a super sale, and then I'd still be looking at it. And I've owned a few of them, a few front tine tillers. So there you go. That's it in a nutshell. Thanks for looking in on this. Unfortunately, this is kind of a gloomy review on a piece of equipment, but I got to do it. So there it is, folks. The Husqvarna 26-inch front tine tiller, 6 out of 10. Be cautious if you buy one. Take care. Like, subscribe, ring the bell for more content. We'll see you soon.